Elect NPR News to discover more about the issues that matter. Let's start with trade deals. NAFTA stands for the North American Free Trade Agreement. Negotiated by President George H.W. Bush and implemented under President Bill Clinton, the agreement got rid of tariffs on most goods traded between Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. Tariffs are taxes paid on foreign goods. Because they add to the price of those goods, they give local producers an advantage over foreign sellers. So free trade agreements make it easier for the U.S. to both sell things in other countries and import things to sell here. They also make it easier for American companies to manufacture goods in other countries. The U.S. currently has free trade agreements with 20 nations. The Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, would add 5 more to the list and would include Mexico and Canada as part of TPP. You'll notice that China is not one of these countries. China, the U.S., and 162 other member nations are part of the World Trade Organization, or WTO. These countries don't necessarily have free trade agreements, but they have agreed to certain maximum tariffs and other trade rules. Even though we don't have a free trade agreement with China, we import a lot from there. In fact, the U.S. set a record in 2015, importing about $483 billion worth of goods from China. So why are so many things made in China? They have the factories, they have the people. It's cheaper because workers in China don't make as much as they do in the US, and there are fewer environmental and other regulations. Since it's cheaper to produce goods in China and other countries like Mexico, they're also cheaper once we buy them here in the US. But trade isn't the main reason manufacturing jobs are disappearing. The way this work is done has fundamentally changed. Thanks to technology, manufacturers can be more productive with fewer workers. Economists have found that trade has an overall positive impact on the country's growth. But the pain caused by trade is easier to see when, for example, factories close in your town and people you know lose their jobs. To learn more about the issues and policies around trade, visit nprnews.org/election.